Hello and welcome to the IPL show. This is your one-stop destination for all things Indian Premier League. And as always, I am joined by Rituraj, our KT Head of Sports. We are back from a brief break. So now let's talk cricket. Ritu, how are you doing today?
I'm not too bad. How are you doing?
Again, not too bad.
Good.
While we were away, I must say the scoreboard has come to, life. 5 out of 10 teams are at 10 points, and all are, fighting to, get to the playoffs. And it's amazing how, we just go for 2 minutes and then
True.
the entire game has changed.
True.
And what do you have to say? The scoreboard is just getting crunchier day by day. People are getting more not aggressive, but more prepared and more like they're actually fighting to get in the playoffs. Who do you think is going to make it, and what do you have to say about the games that have happened in the past while we were away?
I think if you look at the points table, Gujarat Titans, the defending champion, they're on 16 points and they are in the top position now,
Yeah,
obviously,
Gujarat Titans.
and followed by Chennai Super Kings, who are on second position with 13 points. Lucknow Super Giants, I believe, on 11 points at the third spot.
Yes.
But interestingly, so the third place team has 11 points. Lucknow Super Giants is the third team in the points table.
Yes.
And the last team in the standings is Delhi Capitals, and they have 8 points.
Yeah.
So that means the 10th team, 10th and the last team, which is Delhi Capitals in the points table, they have 8 points. And the third place team, which is Lucknow, has 11 points. So this third team and the 10th team are separated by mere 3 points.
3 points.
By mere 3 points. And after that, after the third place team, which is Lucknow, there will be a lot of teams. I think it's RCB, Rajasthan Royals. Okay, so they have 10 points
They're
each.
all stuck at 10.
Yeah, quite a few teams. So
Yeah.
which indicates that this Indian Premier League has been as intense and as competitive as it has been. Unlike the last season, obviously you had like Mumbai Indians. I believe after the 10th or 11th match, I think they were out of the reckoning
Yeah.
for a place in the playoff. They had a very poor season. Not that they are having a great season this year as
Either.
well, but somehow the Mumbai Indians are still in the reckoning.
Everybody is still in the game.
Everybody is still. So
Yeah.
Delhi Capitals, after their last victory as well, so they are, mind you, Delhi Capitals, what a disastrous start they had.
Honestly.
They lost their 5 matches. The first 5 matches they lost.
And now?
They thought maybe people thought after they, if they lose one more, they would be completely
Out.
out of the reckoning for a place in the playoff. But after
Now.
losing 5 consecutive matches at the start of the tournament, Delhi Capitals won
4 out of 5 in the
four
second edition.
out of their next 5 matches. That is why they may be still at the bottom
Yeah.
of the points table,
They can still make it.
but they can still make it if they win their remaining matches.
Yes.
So that's how good this tournament has been.
Exactly. And Delhi Capitals, honestly, that is one team actually I feel like we both are genuinely proud of. Like, kudos to them, the way they came up. Definitely an inspirational story. Talking about inspirational stories, I would, want to ask you regarding Lucknow Super Giants. As we have heard that KL Rahul has been injured and he, is not going to be playing anymore. What do you have to say about that? Because, that day during the match, when he got injured, he still came to play. That shows the spirit of the game. That's the beauty of cricket, and that's the beauty of any sport, I would say. No matter how hurt you are, you would get down in that field and play for your team and, fight till the last breath kind of thing. And honestly, that was extremely beautiful and inspirational. But after that match, he's decided for his own safety and not only for IPL, but the Indian team. He needs to get better. He needs to, completely heal his injury. So, what do you have to say? Do you think Lucknow Super Giants will suffer KL Rahul's missing the leadership, the captainship, or will they do just fine?
It is going to give Krunal Pandya a great chance.
You have to
It's
prove.
it's an ideal opportunity for him.
Yeah.
He's been a very good all-rounder in T20 format. He played a few matches for India as well. He couldn't cement his
cement his
position
position.
in the Indian team. But mind you, he's a very good player, very good utility all rounder.
It's in the
So
genes.
yeah, it's in the genes. And recently, Krunal and his brother, the captain of Gujarat Capitals, Gujarat
Titans.
Titans, sorry, Gujarat Titans. They became in that match. They became the first brothers to captain two opposite teams. So KL Rahul's injury has opened up a
Doors for him.
window of opportunity for Krunal Pandya to show that not only his brother, the younger brother, who proved himself as a captain last year by guiding Gujarat Titans to the IPL triumph,
Yeah.
that he can also have the leadership
Quality.
qualities, and he can help in the absence of KL Rahul, which is, I believe, is to come to your first question. KL Rahul, obviously, it's a big blow for KL Rahul. There has been some scrutiny on him because of his slow scoring rate,
Hmm.
but he had done reasonably well as a captain.
Yeah.
He has done quite well as a batsman as well. I think they
And I
have
think,
given him the anchor role, and he was doing that for his team. So yeah, I mean, it's a big blow anyway to lose your captain
and we've seen how it
in
went for Delhi Capitals.
the middle of the season. Yeah, so in the middle of the season, to lose an experienced batsman, to lose an experienced player, to lose your captain, so it's a big blow. But fortunately for them, they have some good players.
Players.
Quentin de Kock coming
Yes.
back into the team, one of the finest players in white ball cricket. So I believe he would take Rahul's position as the opener, which he already has and played an important role. And Krunal guiding the team with his leadership, with his bowling and with his batting and fielding. So I believe Lucknow very much in the hunt for a playoff position. They are in the third spot now. So you cannot write them off. They are in a very good position right now
Yes.
to
They're in the third.
secure their position to place in the playoffs. And Rahul, unfortunate. Obviously, I feel sad for him.
Yeah.
He's not only out of this IPL, he's out of the World Test Championship
That's the
final as well.
saddest part.
Yeah, so and I think when you are a sportsman, or if you're a sportswoman, when you are an athlete, I mean, so injuries are part and parcel of your
Yeah.
life. You can't do. There will be pain. They always play sometimes with niggles as well. So it's always a part of the moment you choose sports as your profession, so you are always mentally prepared that
It's like,
injuries will come your way, and there will be long time of recovery for
yeah.
you. And once you come back, you have to start from the scratch again.
Yeah.
So regaining your full fitness, regaining your form, so
Yeah.
all that comes into play. So we wish KL Rahul all the best.
It's like the way they say, no pain, no gain.
Yeah, true.
That's true when it comes to the game of sports. When we speak about Delhi Capitals, was one team that we were like, oh my God, they're losing. And now they won 4 out of 5 matches. And then there was a team that was completely opposite of Delhi Capitals. That was Rajasthan Royals, who were reigning supreme, winning all the matches they could. But now they have lost 4 out of 5 matches. Do you see the difference? Delhi Capitals won 4 out of 5 matches, and this team that was on the top of the charts has lost 4 out of 5 matches. Somehow, when I say this statement, it's just not believable because the way we have, you know, like spoke about these two teams in the past, they just don't fit. Like, it's like I'm saying something completely opposite to what I said in the past. What do you have to say about Rajasthan Royals? What is going wrong? Like, are the other teams just coming out well, or is this team underperforming?
The margin of error is always so thin
Very
in,
thin.
in T20 cricket. So
Yeah.
when you have an event like the IPL, it's a franchisee cricket T20 league, so owned by very rich businessmen. You have all rich owners. So the talent is very well spread out, all
Yeah.
across 8 teams. It's not like international cricket where
One
you
is
can
heavier than
pick,
the other.
only the best available talent in your country.
Yeah.
So here you have the resources and the money to buy the best players from all across the
All
world.
across the world.
So that is why IPL has pretty evenly matched teams. All 8 teams are pretty well covered in
Yeah.
all departments. Batting, bowling, the all round departments. So that is why if one team has got a slowly sedate start, so they always have the resources to come back. Okay, Rajasthan Royals, I think the problem for them is maybe in the bowling department, because Trent bowled the most experienced bowler in the pace bowling
Yeah.
department that they have. He hasn't been at his absolute best in the last few matches, and they probably should have won their last match against the Sunrisers Hyderabad.
Of course.
And it was a comedy of errors at the last, when he needed to defend 5 runs. Sandeep
Yeah.
Sharma in the last ball of the innings, and then he
And with
bowled a no
Hyderabad.
ball. Yeah, and he bowled a no ball. So then it was a free hit, and Samad became the hero for Hyderabad because he hit that match-winning six. So that is why I think this IPL tournament has been so entertaining. And
So entertaining, thrilling. No less than movies with what you can have popcorns, to be very honest. You know, talking about last night's match, Kolkata Knight Riders versus Punjab Kings, and I feel like the newspaper in front of me describes it perfectly. Kolkata Knight Riders playoff hopes still alive. I
True.
mean, absolutely true. And again, guys, you can read the entire article on khaleejtimes.com, and you can find all the latest scoreboards there. So head to khaleejtimes.com. Coming back to the live, who do you think, what went wrong there? I think Kolkata Knight Riders has a very good chance of qualifying now. I think every team, honestly, has
Yeah.
a better chance at qualifying. But how do you see Kolkata Knight Riders go from here on?
Uh, I think Andre Russell yesterday, he scored
partied.
some 40 odd runs at a very quick rate. So
Right when they needed it.
he coming back into that sort of form which he's famous for,
Yeah.
which made him such an invaluable
Iconic.
asset for the Kolkata Knight Riders in the Indian Premier League, and for a long time he was such an important player for the West Indies team in the T20 format and for various other franchisee teams across the world. So him coming back into this sort of form is very important for a Kolkata Knight Riders.
Yes.
And last night he played a very big role, and he also had faith in the ability of Rinku Singh, because Rinku had the strike at the last ball, and I think they needed 2 or 3 runs, so it went
Again,
to
a
the
very
last
thrilling
ball.
match.
Yeah. So overall, I think Kolkata is making some good moves, and people like Jason Roy also getting runs at the top of the order. So it's going to be interesting. Because it's come to a point now, you can't say, okay, this team now has won 3-4 matches, like Delhi has won the 4 matches out of 5. So yes, and they have the momentum now, but then again, it doesn't take much time to lose that momentum again, to lose a few matches, close matches here and there again, and again things can change very quickly. But one thing is sure, I think Gujarat Titans, the league leader, I think they have, after losing a few matches in between, they have come back very strong.
Yeah.
With solid all-round performances. I think they are looking like
They're going to be there.
the champion team again. I think
Yeah.
it is going to take some effort from the other teams.
I think
to
Gujarat Titans initially, were losing. First, they were doing very good. Then they lost a few.
yeah.
And then they won again.
Yeah, true.
So I feel like that team is definitely balanced, and they're the defending champions for a reason.
True.
Is what I can say. And let's see, what do you think though about tonight's game? Because it's Royal Challengers Bangalore versus the 5 times defending champions Mumbai Indians. Virat Kohli probably this time, kind of everybody is in hopes for him to win the IPL, at least once in his lifetime. And RC, for me, this match is like a go home match. If they lose, they're going home.
True.
And for me, I feel like obviously Mumbai Indians has won. I would really want Virat to win this match, just so he could win the IPL for once, and the fan base can be happy. But where do you think this match is going?
Again,
very hard to predict.
Again, very hard to predict. Yeah. So, but two things about this match. I think Rohit Sharma, the Mumbai captain, is struggling. Jofra Archer, as you know, if you have followed the news, he has been just ruled out of the IPL.
Yeah.
He's a doubt for England's matches after the IPL. So he is a big doubt for that now. He's going to probably miss the Ashes series against Australia. So it's a huge blow for Archer. for England national team and for the Mumbai Indians because he just played 5 out of 10 matches. So that explains a lot of the things that have gone wrong for Mumbai Indians.
Yeah.
Like say you invested so much on a bowler who was
Yeah.
having fitness issues for 17 months.
Hmm.
So you, despite knowing that last year he was not going to be part of any cricket, you
Still.
invested big money on him. So you knew that first season he was not going to play, and everybody in world cricket know how badly he was injured. Even then they picked him, and there was always a question mark whether he would be able to come back to the season this time,
Or not.
which would be his second season. So as and all the fears that people had, it came true that Jofra Archer is still not fit enough
To
to
play.
be playing international cricket or a
Yeah.
competitive league like the Indian Premier League. So he managed to play only 5 out of 10 matches. He was completely out of form, out of rhythm.
Couldn't
He's
play.
not doesn't have the same fitness. And I also have a worry of I'm worried about Rohit Sharma because I think he scored just 184 runs this season in the IPL. So a lot of Mumbai's problems are down to Rohit's very poor form. So in fact, Mr. Sunil Gavaskar has gone to the extent of advising
Him to
Rohit
take
to
off.
take a break
Yeah.
because he seems to be mentally struggling. It's not a technical issue; it seems to be mentally
And it
struggling.
won't be good
And
for Indian team.
when you have a captain who is struggling mentally, who is not at the right space in
Off
his
his
head
head.
space, so that's not an ideal
Yeah.
situation for the whole team. If your captain, the whole if his body language is down, so how is he going to motivate his other
His other
players?
team, his
And for
team.
RCB, a top heavy team, as we have always spoken about. But one thing I would say, Virat Kohli scoring runs is not a problem. He's been scoring runs, but he's scoring runs at a pace which hasn't been good
Slow.
for the RCB. So once he gets a start, even Mr. Ravi Sastry has expressed the same sentiments on
Hmm.
one of the platforms that I saw. That if he got a start, like he's got to a start, like he's 20 not out or 22 not out, instead of trying to work the ball around, so he needs to go for his shots
Yeah.
because the 10-15 runs extra that Virat Kohli is not able to score. Say he scored in the last match 57 of 47
Hmm.
balls. If he had scored 67 of that same 47 balls, that 10 runs would have been crucial in the
And that would
team's
have helped.
that would have helped. So these are the small things that they have to figure out. And Virat Kohli, not only Virat Kohli, even Rohit Sharma is, according to media reports in India, they are no longer part of Indian selectors' plans for the India's T20 team anymore. Okay, and this is, I think, exactly the reason because of their conservative approach to batting. Rohit, not obviously. Rohit tries to go for his shots. Rohit tries to give a very quick start to his team, but somehow he's not able to consolidate his starts. So, and plus his fitness and his 36-year-old, and plus
The way
Virat
he's been performing.
Virat is slowing down towards the middle part of the innings. So the Indian selectors are also looking at it. So I think as far as the immediate future, which is the IPL for both the players, and Kohli for RCB and Rohit for Mumbai, it's going to be interesting to see how this
How they play out.
plays out. Yeah.
As you said about the Indian selectors, this is something that we have mentioned from our very first live, that how the Indian selectors' eyes are like on the IPL. Like they see who's performing how, and then that's how they decide on, whom to like select and, put them in the team. And, the matches, the T20 that's going to start soon is going to be very crucial for the country. It's like on a world stage. IPL is like on a country stage, but that's on a world stage.
True.
And so it's because the gap is so nearby, the Indian selectors are going to be looking at the IPL, how each and every Indian player performs. And, the people who have not cemented, the youngsters who have not cemented their place in the team might get a chance if these two players, as if the news is right, are not going to be in the T20s that are going to be played. They're going to be two new youngsters that
Yeah.
have not gotten the, like Sarfaraz.
Say Tilak Verma for Mumbai Indians,
Yeah,
who have done so well. Yashasvi Jaiswal for
there's so
Rajasthan
many
Royals. Yeah,
youngsters who have
so
done
these
amazing.
two immediately comes to your mind that
Yeah,
they selectors are going to look at them. That
yeah.
these
if
and
they haven't
Ruturaj
already.
Gaikwad for Chennai Super Kings. So these are a
Yeah,
few players
all of these
they're
youngsters.
going to consider
Yeah,
it.
and not only youngsters, people who are, obviously a little older but have been performing but haven't been able to cement their positions. So let's see and hope for the best. And, we'll maybe discuss the T20s eventually down the line, have a live for that. We never know. But that's it for today. Thank you so much, Ritu. See you tomorrow, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Also, share us in the comments below who you think is going to win. This is Fizanatu with Shahab and Ihab signing off.